Well, we're sure many of you hooked to TV yesterday, a little something called the Super Bowl. So you saw all the highlights. We've showed you that already.
Just a little something. We're not talking about football, though. We're talking about the commercials. Here with us now to break it all down is Steve Knapp. You are our guy for this morning. I know you had some favorites.
I guess so, yeah. Thanks for having me first and foremost.
For sure.
Yeah, there was. I thought overall it was a really good Super Bowl for the commercials. Like many people in America, I was at a Super Bowl party. And not with all marketing people, so just a mix of people that are in the business, as we like to say, and not. And overall, I think people liked a lot of the ads. So one of my favorites right off the bat was a personal favorite of mine. It's the Seagram's Crown Royal Dave Grohl ad.
Thank you, Canada.
Thank you, Canada. Yeah. My wife is from Canada, so shout out to her. But Dave Grohl is one of those celebrities that appeals to a wide age group. People like me that grew up with Nirvana and all that. And Nirvana is a band that a lot of the teenagers love too. So just playing on interesting, fun facts about Canada and introducing or reminding people that Dave drinks Crown.
That is one of the commercials that stands out, and it's something that resonated, I think, with a lot of people because Dave Grohl is so personable. He is so personable, whether you know him from Nirvana or you know him from Foo Fighters, you know, so he's such a personal person. One ad that stood out to me is one that we actually talked about before. We actually saw this commercial before it even aired in the Super Bowl. It was the Popcorners commercial with the stars from Breaking Bad.
Yeah. Nostalgia is a trend that's a favorite amongst Super Bowl ads.
Yeah.
Successful formulas and everything goes into them. And, you know, with Bryan Cranston and Aaron Paul reprising their characters as Walter White and Jesse, it was just one of those ads that a lot of people are like, I missed that show, and they just did it really, really well. And it was one of my favorites, too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, what about Saving Sawyer?
Saving Sawyer, so no celebrities, and that was for an Amazon ad. But it's one of those things where it's like you don't always have to have celebrities. In this case, you're using a human truth of people loving their dog and the things that dogs go into, and who doesn't love puppies too at the end. So, and hey, you can get everything you want on Amazon.
That's one of the things that really stuck out with that commercial, and you just touched on that. It's finding that human truth that everyone can relate to, and that seemed to really work for Amazon there.
Definitely. I mean, it's just something, those ones that tug at your heartstrings or make you laugh because it puts you in a situation that you've been at, but done in a very entertaining way is something that just what we're all trying to do as a marketer and advertiser, get people to remember your brand and obviously buy it.
That's the truth. And people always love animals. You never go wrong.
Can never go wrong.
Can never go wrong with the animal. What about the Workday ad?
Yeah, this was one I thought was funny because, again, a human truth, so to speak, of like everyone loves to call people rock stars and all that. So here's a bunch of rock stars playing on, actually, you're not really a rock star. So I thought that one was funny. And at the same time, in the Super Bowl full of car ads, ads for Doritos, soft drinks. This is for a human resource and finance software.
You wouldn't expect
typically a B2B ad, as we say, business to business, but in a setting where over 100 million people are going to see it.
Let me ask you about this, because celebrities definitely played a role in some of these ads too. Do you think that more people would recognize or would say, you know what, I'm going to go get a Dunkin' Donut today because I saw that ad with Ben and
Affleck,
Jennifer, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. Do you think, does that really resonate with people?
It actually does, and there have been studies done since 2016 that have looked at every single Super Bowl ad that has run and then compared that to 400,000 other ads, and celebrities, especially those that are in current focus, so to speak, with attention, tend to do really well. And this is another ad too that did not have a teaser. Up until the very end, Duncan just said, watch for us in the Super Bowl. So maybe this is the power of a non-teaser, kind of breaking that trend that so many brands do by releasing ads before the game.
Really interesting. Hey, Steve, thanks for joining us. We appreciate your insight.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, yes.